Welcome to Peaceful Streaming. So I'm back at the I'm trying to remember what this was called. I can't remember what the original job was called, but so I'm at the lakefront um property that is not the really big one. I know that's not very descriptive, but anyway, so it bears a pretty strong similarity to this cabin that my family has in the Catskills. Um, so I am turning it into as close an approximation as possible of the cabin. So so yesterday I like cleaned up the inside and um, well, basically cleaned up the inside and changed the wall paneling and the floor paneling so that it oh wait a minute, I gotta have to put on my Wi-Fi. Apparently my 5G is not good enough for. I have the streaming software where I see chat and stuff on my phone, and yeah. So so uh so I showed a picture yesterday. The I think like the only picture I have of the place, and it doesn't show much. It really is just a photo of my dad and his mom um, on the porch of the cabin, and so it just shows like a small part. Um, but so you can see by the picture that the outside um, of the cabin, it's like literally the wood has the wood that the cabin's built of still has the bark on from the trees that it was made from and stuff. So it's not like it's not like bare bones like a hunting cabin or something, but it was so it's I don't know how far outside New York City. um it was weird. Oh, it's about my allergy appointment. getting my I'm getting allergy skin tests on Wednesday. um so so it's nice. I mean, it has like a huge great room. Why am I having so much trouble with the mower? Or that? Oh, I remember this. Actually, this area is really kind of difficult. Um, so it's got a great room, and then it has um one, two, three. I think four bedrooms, all off the great room, and then a kitchen and bathroom. So so I'm not sure when I never met my step grandfather because he died before my stepdad even met my mom. So I'm not sure when they actually bought it, but what it was is that so my stepdad's family, technically he's my father now because we did an adult adoption, but so I'm just trying to be clear about it for context. Um, so his dad worked as a foreign correspondent at Life magazine. My dad worked there for a while, and that's where he met my mom. My mom worked after she and my biological father split up. She worked like on Saturdays um, at Time magazine. So since it was a weekly news magazine, you had to have people there on Saturdays. And I think she did. She worked in the picture department. So, and the funny thing is, my biological father actually was a photographer, and he did some photography for one of the magazines. I don't know which one. Anyway, but so a lot of the people who worked at Time Life had houses, had cabins in this colony in the Catskills. So there were a lot of there are a lot of activities and stuff, and so it was nice. I mean, we were about 3 hours away, so sometimes like on a only in the summer because it was too cold in the winter, or pretty much any other time but the summer. Um, uh, my dad would get home from work, and then the poor guy would drive us 3 hours to the Catskills. We get there late, and then have the next like day and a half there. So the only problem was my grandmother, my step grandmother, and my aunt, so my dad's mother and sister were pretty heavy drinkers, and so could get pretty unpleasant. So those are really the only negative parts of going there. And but other than that, there, it was really nice. And so since we live in California, like we rarely get there. I mean, we still own, part of it with my, gosh, I forget who. So my father had a sister and a brother. My uncle died a while ago. I was pregnant with my son, who's now 19. And I don't think he held on to his share. I think he might have sold it to either my dad or his sister. So, but I'm not sure. But because I think it's just us and then my cousins, my aunt's children. So I don't know. But anyway, but the thing is that I guess probably my cousin. My cousin, I think, and her husband at least live in the Northeast of the U.S. So I'm not sure how often they get there though. But so we don't get there very often. But I definitely think of it fondly. I'd like to go back at some point, but I mean, flying 3,000 miles, and the problem is it always needed some cleaning. So you get there, and like the first thing you have to do is clean, and my mom was never really thrilled about that, which I guess I can't blame her about. But oops, wrong one. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to justify flying 3,000 miles to stay in a cabin in the mountains. I mean, we have lots of mountains in California, so. But yeah, I mean, it was nice. It was really cozy because, it was so cold that even in the summer you had to have a fire at night. So so yeah, I mean, you'd have to wear a sweater at night and everything. I mean, it didn't get like freezing cold, but it got chilly. So once in a while, what I would do is I would sleep out in the hammock on the porch because it was really nice. You'd wake up in the morning, and we were pretty high up the mountain. It was like there's something about the sound on the mountain you could hear pretty far down. You could hear people talking like pretty far away. So it was pretty cool. But I don't know. The rooms were pretty small, and I don't know. I guess that wasn't it, but it's just because I liked being outside. So I bring like a blanket and pillows and everything and sleep on the hammock. There were actually a few hammocks on the porch. There was like one big one made of like really sturdy, rope and everything. So now this is actually not what it looked like. I mean, there were bushes. I can't really do much with the trees because oddly enough in House Flipper you can put some trees down, but like not the really big ones for one thing. And then the trees that you can put down, a lot of them are just a little strange. So I think what I'm probably going to do a lot of is just a lot of bushes to try to recreate the outside. So there was like a flagstone patio. And let's see, there was a flagstone patio. and then just lots of bushes and trees. So we didn't have a lawn. There was a lawn at like the main community building, but we didn't have one. I don't think there was like, yeah, I don't think we had any kind of lawn. Just lots and lots of bushes. And surprisingly enough, there wasn't a lot of poison ivy, come to think of it. But so I'm gonna do the outside. I'm gonna trim. Just gonna clean up the grass along the walls and stuff. And it wasn't on a lake. This was just the house that really seemed to work the best. But yeah, no lake. There's a mountain stream that was basically melted snow coming down from the higher parts of the mountain. And they dam it up to make a swimming hole in the summer. Now we did have a porch. I'm not really sure how to do this, because I know we do have railings. I'm just trying to figure out the best way. So I think what I'm going to start on first is doing the outside, because the outside was not, or is not, it's not stone. There's plenty of stone around there, but the buildings were all the cabins are just wood. So obviously I'm going to have to make some adjustments. I wonder if that's actually enough. I'll start over here and see. So, I mean, these buildings are functional. Like, they're not, you know, they're not made for great beauty. So, like, trees like this, you cannot actually plant. You either have them on the lawn from the game, or you don't. So, I'm not quite sure why. I find it a little annoying. Glad you can't clone stuff in the game. That would be nice. I mean, in a game way. I'm not talking about like anything wacky. Just be nice to make copies of stuff. Now there are a couple small buildings. I'm not sure if I can actually build them in any way. But I'm going to leave room for them in case I can figure out how to do it. There was a stone wall. Can I actually make a stone wall? There's a lot of stuff I haven't explored in the garden area. It's just, there wasn't a reason. There was a frog pond, like, over there. That was fun. There were snakes occasionally, like garter snakes, just really harmless ones. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that. Those parts up there. It's a shame that I can't get rid of the ceiling and then have that A-frame part there, so it would be perfect, but I can't. Okay, I think I'm gonna need a couple. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. The steroids are really still steroids I got injected with for my discs are still kind of knocking me. Like my face is all puffy and I'm still really tired. Plus, I had to stop taking Claritin because I'm getting this allergy skin testing. So, if I ever wondered if I needed an antihistamine, that's pretty much settled the question. The answer is decidedly yes. Okay, so I'm going to need a lot more. That's funny. So I think I will finish this side to see how much I need. Yeah, so I had a very frustrating, stressful day at work, so I'm probably going to be a little quieter than usual. Okay, so I'm sure I need about maybe 2 more, definitely. Okay, I did finish that side. I was like, I'm gonna crane my neck. Still have to get up there. Oh, it looks like I was able to reach it. I was. There. Okay, so I still have at least one more of those sections to put up. Oh, there's one. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach that without a ladder. And that one I can. So, I go for... No, I'm going to have to get a ladder. so I had one, at least one. I have one on this side, one on the other side, right? Yeah. Oops, did not mean to do that. That's what I meant to do. Shift, not tab. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, there's that weird thing now with the lawn. Okay, so this is not accurate, and I don't like, these are not, and these things are not accurate, so I'm just going to sell these. So the flagstones were like real flagstones. We actually have the tile inside for the inside, but it's, I don't I don't know if we have something actually on the outside. We must, right? Surfaces. Wow, these are not stepping stones. That's not it. It's paving slabs. No. So I guess I'm just gonna have to find something that's pretty close. That sucks because we really have something very close, but it only goes inside. This actually might not be bad in a different color. Nah, it's it needs to be multicolored. No. I mean, that's kind of multicolored, but not really. The granite one with the grass growing in between might actually be, or this. The cobblestone isn't bad. Okay, so let's try that. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to think. There was no porch on this side. Oh, I know. Okay, so there were... okay, so let's start it here. I'm really going to have to get my dad to... I'm going to have to find a way to get my dad to come on to a stream or two and walk me through this. Now, wait a minute. Are there bushes, like, right next to the house? Shoot. I wonder if I can get my dad. No, he'll like, it'll take like half an hour to get him on Twitch. Okay, so I know the general, I wonder if I can move the tree. I can't, okay. I know the general size. Let me put it down. So of the front, the patio in the front, I mean, there wasn't much we did with it. I think it had like a picnic table. Oh, and some of those like Adirondack chairs and stuff. A couple, not a lot. But then there was that building. Shoot. Those two buildings. There was a garage and then like a very small guest house. So I do want to leave room for those too. Like the guest house thing, I would say would be around here. Okay. So if I just leave spaces for those, I might be able to find something on the workshop, or I don't know. I guess it would have to be a workshop because we don't really have a way to build outside unless I'm missing something, which is always entirely possible. But so, I mean, actually, so the house was raised above the ground a little. So I know there was a very short set of stairs. And then the garage was over here. Then there's like a gravel drive. I mean, this stuff wasn't like this stuff wasn't there. It was like a driveway down to, like, all these houses were built, on the mountain. And then there was a long road that just went from the bottom of the mountain up, and then everyone's driveways obviously came off of that. It wasn't like really formal, as you can imagine. So I think what I'm going to do is since I'm going to start putting some trees. I mean, the trees are all really short that we have access to. What else do we have? I have a way of looking at everything no, not really. Nothing easy. Okay, so plants. This is so silly. Leaf plants. Dwarf. I mean, like, this is so silly. I can't even tell you. I mean, all the trees were like the height of the ones that we have here. So then this little thing looks so silly, honestly. Hey, Barry. We don't have any tall trees. I mean, these bushes are actually closer to, than tall bushes. I mean, this is actually saving this for me because, let's see. So if we have the driveway here, so let's put some stuff. Yeah, let's put some stuff here, and then the driveway would be next to it. Yeah, because these are saving this for me because I like literally can't put all those tiny little trees. How are you doing, Barry? Are you coming up to midterms? Because I know that one of my student workers today was saying that he had midterms tomorrow. Might be a little early, I guess. Let's see. Let's find a couple different kinds. I don't think I can just put them all out and then plant them later, because I think that's when I run into the problems where it's like thinks that it won't let me plant them. So I'm gonna put a lot of these all over. I'm gonna put them around, the edge and stuff, since I mean, like everything was so heavily wooded. Unfortunately, I only have laughable trees to put up, but I think this will help actually a lot. Because it was so far away from this open grassland. So let's put some of these out. And there were like evergreens or pine trees or whatever, as you can imagine, on a mountain in the northeast of the US. I'm trying to randomize this like as much as possible, just so that it's not, I don't remember a lot of flowers for some reason. I guess maybe the weather was too chilly at night. I mean, I know obviously there are flowers on mountains, but let's see. This one, I don't know. It's so tiny. I think I'm gonna put more bushes up. So that would be leaf plants. Let's see, that one's the one that's 2 feet. This one see. Okay. So 4 meters. Okay, so that's nice and big. It's definitely not a tree that we had there. It's not actually big, but it's not bad. Let's find an area that really is open. And the outside, like, we didn't really have a garden or anything. Yeah, that looks realistic. You know, it was just whatever grew. Let's see. Okay, so let's go to this one. Oh, okay. Yeah. But you're okay. Well, like I said, it's like one step forward, one step back. Oh no, don't do this to me, please. Oh, see, now it's doing that again. Why? Because I moved it too far or something? No, it's doing it again. Okay, I'll try what works once in a while, which is... See, now it's okay. I don't know. I don't know why it works sometimes and why it doesn't others. Okay, I should probably... Well, I've got a lot of bushes still to put up. I'm going to start staggering them a little because... because they weren't like in a nice even line at all. There wasn't a lot of landscaping. Okay. Hello. There we go. Excuse me. I'm sorry. My nose is really itchy because of not taking. I'm not able to take the allergy stuff until after the skin test. So my allergies are really bad. Let's see. Let's put one there. Come on. Let's see. Let's put a few more of these around because these look like what we used to have. Let's see, garage. Yeah, I'll put it in. I can always sell it and put another one somewhere else if I need to. Oh yeah, you were out of it just from mental health stuff? Wow, it's gonna take me a while to put all this stuff out, isn't it? Huh. I'll get there. But I do have to start thinking also about the porch. Guess I should figure that out, huh? So there wasn't a porch over here. It started over here. Went around the back. Obviously there's only so far I can go with that, but let's see. Decorations, furniture, lights, other. Structures. Okay. Oh, we have a tool shed. Okay, so that is good for the garage. Not really dark enough. The red cedar wood might be the closest. There's a dark wood, but that's very gray. Let's do the red cedar. I don't have really a lot of options on that, do I? Which direction is this going? Is that the front? I guess. I'm trying to remember. Well, the garage, I think it had doors on either end. But let's just do this. Let's see. I mean, I don't know if it even had metal, but I'm just like approximating here. Oh. Does that bother you? I like rain. Of course, we never get it. So that's one reason we like it. It's actually quite pleasant when we do get rain. And it's a novelty, so. Okay. So that's like ridiculously small, but it's a representation. It's very small. Let's see, we didn't have a fence of any kind. We didn't have those kinds of hedges. Half net fence. Oh, 2-tier garden stairs. So we did have these, but it wasn't concrete. Paneled fence. Pergola. Nope, nope, nope. So I guess I'll just work on the porch. It wasn't that picket kind. I do not know how to do this, do I? I'm probably gonna be sorry I tried this without any practice, aren't I? Yeah, so like if you put that there, I mean, is there... Oh, that's it? Like you don't get anything... Okay, so that's actually the one I want, not this one. But, oh, so it had... But there were stairs here. So actually I would be using that skinnier one. Okay. And, okay, so this is going to take... The porch part is going to take some thought. Okay, that's definitely going to take some thought. So I'm going to keep putting some of the what am I trying to say? The plants out. Let's see. I should probably start varying the color too, as well as the type. Work was kind of stressful and crappy. It just, I can't take the chaos. It's really a drag. It's like everything, just like communication sucks. I mean, it's definitely gets on my nerves. But it is what it is. At least for now. Okay, so I've been putting a lot of these out. I should probably start putting some trees, however pathetic they are. At least for, let's see. For my purposes, they're kind of pathetic. So I can actually do the, I guess I can actually do the patio with the furniture out. And that'll help me know how much space I have to put more stuff in. So, so I think, see, okay, this I would say, okay, I'm gonna put that here. I think that there were small bushes here. I could be wrong, but I believe that was the case. And then there was a little bit of a flat of those stepping stone walk, I think. But there wasn't there was very, very, very small bushes if there were ones. Let's see, leaf plants. Very small. Like this. Yeah, like that kind of thing. So I'll put some of those in, and then put the flagstone path.
Have a good one, thanks. Let me take the picture, sorry. Oh, no worries. Have a good one.
So, let's see. Yeah, so I'm thinking that the actual patio maybe was a little further away, because I remember there being like a stepping stone path. Let's move that there. Yeah, so like a stepping stone path along here, and actually this will probably have to be moved. Okay. Yeah, so I'll keep working on the front a little. Hey Alanis, how are you? I'm trying to think, and I really don't think there really were many flowers. Like, you know, some wild ones you'd see here and there, but not much. Let's see, let's put another one or two of these in, and then I'll put something else in between. But it wasn't like there was no kind of formal planning that I remember. It was really just, they really just had like laid out a, you know, a few paths and put a patio out, and you know, that was pretty much it. Let's see, a regular tree. Oh God, that's so short. Let's see. I don't think there was a tree like right next to the house, come to think of it. So I think, yeah. I know I'm being kind of random with this, but so let's see. So patio. There was a stone wall like over here, but I don't. Can I do stone walls? I'm doing pretty well. Suffering a little from not being able to take my antihistamine, but it's yeah, it's because it's allergy skin test on Wednesday. I swear, I'm in the morning. I'm bringing my antihistamine with me to take right afterward because I'm already hurting. Oh, we don't have Adirondack chairs in this, do we? I don't think we do. Like, that bench is, it's not really the same thing, is it? I think I need to get my dad in here. I need to get my dad to somehow to get on a stream with me. I have no idea how. I'm like, I'm trying to think how that's gonna work, and it's just not. It's just not gonna work. I mean, it will work. I just am not sure how I'm gonna make it work. Because I just like, yeah, Dad doesn't really. It's not really an internet person. I mean, he is, but like pretty minimal. Um, yeah, so that'd be interesting. Um, but I want him to see it, but also I definitely need his help in remembering stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna put some more flagstones down, I think, and just get this area. Let's see. And actually, I think that that's just going to be this stepping stone stuff, not this. The patio was really pretty small. Yeah, I mean, it was maybe add one more row, but it wasn't very big. Because we had this whole wraparound porch. I mean, it wrapped around like 3/4 of the house. So it's like, I mean, granted, you were usually in the shade in it, but this was, you didn't really need it as much. Let's do one more row here, because I think it would seem more like the right size. Yeah, so this isn't going to be anything fancy because I want to make it true to life. And it wasn't very fancy. But it was cozy. Okay, so let's do... Oh, what did my son get? It smells so good. But I shouldn't be eating anyway, so... It smells really good. He usually doesn't get food this late. Oh my god, I'm so mad at him. It smells really good. Paving Cutstone large. That might be about the right size. What's the medium size? Medium. The medium's probably about the right one. But what color? Nope, too late. Too late. So it's probably like granite. Oh, anything I'm looking forward to? Well, I worked yesterday, so I was looking forward to taking Friday off because I was gonna do my vaccine, the new vaccine, and so I was gonna take my comp day then. So now we're having a little trouble getting the vaccine. So we'll see. This seems about the right color. So yeah, we'll see. My husband's like literally has been on the phone for hours. It's a little bit of a drag. Because with our health situations, it's just, even though I just had COVID, it's still a good idea. Why does that one look like a different size? How can that look so much smaller? Did it like sink down into something? That's weird. Unfortunately, the grass is also the wrong color. So it's a tiny bit off-putting. Is this seriously, why do these look like they're such different sizes? Is it just my perspective? No, it's not my perspective. That's weird. It's only one size. Isn't that strange? So I'm pretty sure this walkway went over here. But I still have to work on that, so I'm gonna just... Okay, so this one does have to go away, and I'll have to redo it. So, yeah, I was kind of looking... I mean, even being sick, I was looking forward to having Friday off. I mean, I still could take it off. I have plenty of vacation days. But... I don't know. My boss is going to be out of the office on Friday, but not much happens on Friday, so I don't know. It's like... hard to tell. So I could do a small... I wonder if I can fit a small paving stone. What was that? That was like the gray, not dark gray though, right? So... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get any closer than that. Okay, so... so I'm going to put some more bushes in the front. So anyway, yeah, work is just frustrating. There's, it's just, I'm a detail person. Like, that's what I'm good at. I'm detail oriented. And so when things are really disorganized, it's just really hard for me to work that way. So it's frustrating, and so I'm like spending a lot of time being very frustrated by the situation and trying to work within the limitations. But when my job is to keep everything organized and things are just completely chaotic, there's like only so much you can do. So yeah, not a lot of fun. So I don't think I'm going to be able to put a stone wall up, am I? I mean, do we have a stone wall? Structures. I don't think. No, I don't think there was anything, was there? Bridges, fences, freestanding poles, garden stairs. That's not exactly exciting. Decorations. I mean, do they have any walls that are decorations? Oh, they have stones. Okay, so that's definitely something I'm going to be throwing around a little. Recreation, structures, surfaces, plants, other lights. I didn't really have any. It was so pitch dark there. It was pretty cool, but at the same time. So this, I guess this could represent the Adirondack chair that we don't have. But no, you know what we need? We had tall grass too. Oh my gosh. I am such a moron. We had tall grass like all over the place. Decorative grass. It's close enough. This is really tall though, isn't it? Yeah, that's a little too tall. So that is 2.5. That's too, like 1.5 would probably be good. We didn't, it was more like this, yeah. Although this is going to be, so there's going to have to be different heights of grass. This is going to be tricky. That's probably too high. I think I'm going to put some here and there. I'm trying to be random. It's really hard to be random, actually, isn't it? Let's see. So there was the driveway. I don't want to forget about that. It's going to take so long to fill this in. Oh my gosh. So I think I'll put some of the smaller grass near the front of the house. So that's 1.5. So then 1 feet, 0.5. That's a little big. 0.3. Yeah. Oh god, that's gonna take forever. Yeah. Oh god, this is gonna look like crap for so long until I get everything in here. I don't know about that. Let's see. I think I have to put taller stuff in between, right? Yeah, like this stuff. Except that's not, those colors aren't right. Let me see. Is that green? Kind of, right? That's slightly higher. Like, oh my god. This is gonna... I definitely am gonna have to get my dad's help with this. Just because I don't want to, like, get really far and have him say, that doesn't... Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that looks like such crap. It'd be better off just to leave it. I'm gonna take those away for now. I'll just do them like by the house for now. Because we just don't also have the right stuff. Okay, so I'll do some by the right in front of the house. I think that works better. But then I have to make sure there's room for the other stuff. This is tricky. I may have to move that stuff around. Okay, let's see. Where's the other ones? Okay, so here's this. Is that the right color? I can't tell what color it is. That's closer to the right color. Wait, that turned green. Come on. I saw you turn green. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I want to overlap them. It'll look more natural. When possible. And actually probably add like a couple more varieties to make it look natural as possible. It's gonna look like crap until I fill a lot of stuff in. Like the tiny, do I have like tiny stuff? Let's see. Plants, decorative grass. So how about the tiny stuff? 0.3, 0.3. Okay, so that's all tiny stuff. Pampas grass, how big is this? Yeah. Not really the kind of stuff we had too. 0.3. So which one is this? Okay, so I haven't been using that as much. Okay, and I do want to put a couple more bushes in too. If not, okay, overlap. Overlapping is good. Okay. Let's see. We have tiny bushes? God, it's getting dark already. It gets dark so early now. And what does that look like? That's gonna be tricky. I think if I put those in between bushes, that'll look good on the lawn. What there was of a lawn. Leaf plants. Okay, so this is 1.5. No, I want the tiny ones. That's right. How big are these? These are pretty small. Okay, good. I'll put a couple of these in. I may have to move some stuff aside. Yeah, I'm going to have to move some stuff aside. Come on. You guys can overlap. Okay, where's that plant? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. I would venture to say that there were some plants on the other side of the walk also. Like I said, things were pretty much allowed, like just, they were just able to grow wherever they wanted. Let's see. One here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put some more plants on the other side of the walkway. Oh, okay. No, that's okay, Barry. Self-care is important. You're welcome. And so I hope things go well in class tomorrow, in school, and music-wise. And take care of yourself, okay? Let's see. Let's put one of these. Yeah, let's put one of these here. Oh my God, it's already an hour. I was not paying attention. I obviously was completely absorbed in this. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm going to stop there. I mean, it's definitely needs a lot of work, but it's going to take a lot of work. So, yeah. So anyway, so I'm going to take a brief break and then I'm going to do a Disney Dreamlight Valley stream. Yeah, because I need to get up at a reasonable hour again. Yeah, Alanis, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It was good to see you. And how are you doing with House Flipper? Were you playing it all today? Oh God, look how bare that lawn looks. Oh well, I'm getting there. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna take a brief break and then I'll be playing. Oh good, 251,000. Yeah, because you can start flipping and buying and flipping, and yeah, that's fun. Well, so have a good night, Barry and Alana's food, and of course everyone else who stopped by and everyone watching the VOD. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. 3 hours flipping a house earlier, 44,000. Wow. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. And it's funny, you just have to pay attention to what the people are asking, and sometimes what they want, the potential seller, potential buyers, they're contradictory things, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, have a good night, and so I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.